The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you. All those who are liking, sharing, commenting, I say thank you. And those who are sending me super thanks, I say thank you as well. My new, old, and returning subscribers, I appreciate all of you. African leaders always want to be validated by the West. Some few weeks ago, we heard that the United States of America came out blaming the president of Kenya, William Ruto, for trying to form alliance with China. They granted him non-alliance, non-NATO membership under Joe Biden's regime. But when he came and he was seen with China, US Congress decided to rethink through. So he has decided to waste the taxpayers' money in Kenya, not to take care of the sick, not to change the conditions of the people, because we are seeing demonstrations here and there in Kenya. Every blessed day, the Gen Zs are crying of hardship, not to use the money for any of these things, but in order to use it as a bribe for the US Congress to cover his shame or wash his image, to project him to be good to the world. He's going to be spending 325 million shillings to do this, in order for them to continue to be projecting his image as good to the world. This contract is going to continue for as long as it stays, until they decide otherwise. African leaders, sometimes you just don't understand what is wrong with us, that we always want these people to paint us good to the world. We always take our final say from them.
Behind closed doors, the Ruto administration has quietly inked a deal worth hundreds of millions of shillings.
Not for food, not for hospitals, but to polish its image in Washington.
That's right. Tonight, KTN investigates a lobbying contract that could drain taxpayers over 325 million shillings a year.
Our reporter Haman Kamariki starts us off.
Kenyans juggle skyrocketing taxes, doctors down tools, schools cry out for capitation, and hospitals run out of drugs. State House in Kenya has found the money not to plug the gaps at home, but to polish Kenya's image abroad. Documents obtained by KTN reveal a deal signed on August 6, 2025, hiring a US lobbying firm, Continental Strategy LLC, at a staggering 27 million Kenya shillings every month, more than 325 million Kenya shillings a year. The deal signed on August 6, 2025 by Kenya's peers Abraham Korir Singoe with the Continental Strategy LLC led by Carlos Trujillo, a Trump-era US ambassador with strong ties in Washington. Beyond the retainer, Kenya will also foot the bill for luxury hotels, first-class flights, chauffeured cars, even fine dining, as the contract is renewed automatically unless cancelled. And the timing is no accident. This comes as the US Congress begins a 90-day review of Kenya's major non-NATO ally status, a privilege granted just last year by former President of the US, President Joe Biden. But the mood in Washington is shifting. Lawmakers are questioning whether Nairobi deserves the honor. Their reasons: extrajudicial killings, abductions, and violent crackdowns at home. Also under scrutiny is Kenya's opaque ties with Sudan's Rapid Support Forces, accused of war crimes in Khartoum, and lingering fears of flirtations with Al-Shabaab, all against a backdrop of Kenya's growing courtship with China, Russia, and Iran. Continental Strategy's job, that is, to repackage Kenya's story, massage its image, and keep Kenya on Washington good books, no matter the reality on the ground. But the optics are stuck. A government accused of abuse and excess at home, spending millions to hire image makers abroad, even as hospitals go bare, classrooms lack funding, and pending bills pile up. The big question is, does the president and his handlers believe that the script he runs at home with our MPs can simply be exported to Washington? Haman Kamariki, KTN.
When BBI came, the same thing. Now we have this opportunity, and I thought this would be used to bring the country together and fight these ills together. Corruption has been pointed out as the biggest ill we've had. And all those initiatives, the one of Uhuru and Raila, the one now, corruption was at the forefront to be fought. But it disheartens me, Mr. Speaker, for the President to come before members of Parliament and tell us that he knows that a governor gave people money. He knows that an MP was given money. And those governors and those MPs are not arrested. What does he want us to do? Are we police? If you're the president and you know those who are stealing, why don't you arrest them? Why do you come to tell us? What do I have to do with it? You are the president. You are saying you want to fight corruption. And you know those who are stealing. What are you waiting for? Is it our business? Everyone should carry out their functions. This president gave us a finance bill. That was very unpopular. We passed it for him. This president gave us a housing levy. Very unpopular. We passed it for him. This president has asked us to pass SHA. We sat here until 10 p.m. Passed it for him. What have we done for him? What has this parliament not done for president that he now has to come and bastardize us? What? Let him do his job. And why he's also involved in corruption, we'll follow him. You can't come and name everyone else be corrupt as if yourself you're very clean. It doesn't work like that. We have one country. We must all protect this country. We won't allow. We are not begging for CDF. We don't use CDF money ourselves. We're not begging for CDF to be kept. Senate should not beg to carry out its functions. It is not the job of Raila to tell us what the law says. It can't be. This House must take its work seriously going forward. And if there's a PS or a minister stealing money, let us deal with them. But we can't allow people to come and start reading for us Riot Act as if themselves they are very clean. This parliament must reclaim its place in history, because you cannot go before governors, abuse us, insult us, then call us. Instead of telling us why you called us, you start lecturing us on matters that you should deal with personally.
Our leaders pay those in the democratic elected according to Captain Ibrahim Traore every month. They pay for them to project their image good to the world. And this is confirming to what Captain Ibrahim Traore has said. The people in Kenya are struggling. There's hardship. Cost of living is high. William Ruto is not having the money to change the narrative, to solve the problems of his people. But he has the money to waste so that Yellow Popo will project his name to be a good person, a good leader to the world. This is his priority, because they see Yellow Popo to be their God, their everything. This is the reason to which these people always look down upon the black person, seen us to be inferior, because our leaders always portray that to them. They also have things that they are doing wrong, which among them is perfect. We see news concerning their leaders day in, day out, the bad things that they are also doing, yet they are not seeking validation from you. Russia, China, Venezuela, they are leaders that these people are painting black. Yet, they are so much interested in changing the narrative in their respective countries. But the African leader is much interested in the white man saying he is a good person while his people are suffering. Look at the living conditions of the Kenyans. But William Ruto do not see that as a leader to use that money to change it. He is going to waste it so that they will project him to be good to who? So if they finally say you're a good person, you are this and that, what will it add to you? So that the next election, your people will vote for you. When we know per the former CIA, as long as you are doing their bid, you continue to be there. When you look at what Ruto has done, he is scared of the next election so that he wouldn't be replaced. So he has to do the bid of his masters. 2027 is just at the corner, and because he wants to continue to be the leader, he has to do the bid of his masters. Nobody knows what went in between the two of them before he finally came out to convince his people to give him that money to go and pay for them to wash his image. He knows very well that if he doesn't do what they are asking him to do, then he will be replaced. They will have to find somebody that will come and do what they want to happen in Kenya. This is how far the African leader has come. And sometimes my problem is not the leaders, it is we the youth who still follow these people blindly. And there are a lot of us, because we love these personalities, when we talk about them bringing out even the things that they are doing that is affecting us, we are the same people that will use the little data that we have to come online defending these people. Yet whatever they are doing is affecting you and I, who they call the ordinary. They are taking care of their children. They are looking for a better future for their children. But you and I are the ones that are going to suffer. And we need to rise up and unite to fight against these people. Because under democracy, this is what we get. But this can't be done. In Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, it will never happen. We have to unite and fight against the system if truly we want to set the continent free. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make African great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, East Africa, and in Kenya.